And now let me introduce our next brave storyteller, Gretchen.
I was ready to die 3 months ago, once again. I don't remember experiencing this kind of pain before. Or maybe I do. My name is Gretchen, and this is my brave. I am 39 years old. I am from Puerto Rico, but moved to South Florida 10 years ago. I am a single mom, I am a professional, and I'm also in recovery for multiple mental health diagnoses. I remember experiencing lots of trauma in my life as a child. I was sexually molested at the age of 8 for the first time. I know that at that moment, my brain would never be the same. I remember sitting at the psychiatrist's office for the first time when I was 11, when my parents got divorced. I was diagnosed with ADHD and was prescribed medication. I had lots of behavioral issues at school, visiting the principal's office every week. I was extremely loud, well, I still am, hyperactive, and I was not good at listening to instructions. In other words, I was born a leader. I don't know how I did it, because I never had good grades, but I did graduate from high school. I have been only speaking English for about 3 years. I went to college for my bachelor's degree in general communications, so I learned about TV and radio production, journalism, and advertising. Working at a newspaper, one of the journalists invited me to feed the homeless, and that's when my life changed forever. Listening to their stories, connecting my pain through their pain, was one of the most amazing experiences in my life. I listened to them, something I don't think we do anymore. In 2003, I was diagnosed with major depression, anxiety, and fibromyalgia. At that moment, I found my calling in life. I went to school to help other people like me, so I did my master's degree in substance abuse counseling, and I graduated in 2004. In 2005, I started attending support groups for my binge eating disorder, and I stopped weighing myself when I reached 254 pounds. I've lost 100 pounds, but this is one of the things I struggle with the most. The same year, my son was born, and I experienced postpartum depression and psychosis. Time passed by, and then I moved to South Florida, and I work at a substance abuse residential program treatment for Hispanics in downtown Miami. In 2013, I was fired after requesting some accommodations for my fibromyalgia. It was one of the most darkest moments in my life. No hygiene, sleeping for hours, and overeating. No hope, no nothing. In 2010, my daughter and I were hit by a drunk driver. My daughter was 4 months old. I'm sorry. And she was airlifted to the hospital. I hit my head so bad that I was unconscious for a while. At 18 months old, my daughter developed trichotillomania, or hair pulling. And at age 2, she developed trichophagia. She also eats the hair. When she started to eat the hair, at age 4, she had surgery. She almost died. She had a hair bulb removed from her stomach. About the same time, I had the opportunity of working at a psychiatric hospital, and I reported what I saw to the newspaper. And because of that, they won a Pulitzer, the most important award in the journalism field. So you can call me a snitch, or you can call me an advocate. 10 weeks were enough for me to confirm that I'm totally against the criminalization of the mentally ill. 2 years ago, I started working as the Family Outreach Coordinator for the Federation of Family South Florida Wellness Network, which is the only peer-run organization in the state of Florida. Through these years, I have been able to learn about myself, and I have been able to maintain my wellness and recovery. Remember when I started my story, that I was ready to die 3 months ago? I was able to get out of that darkness again, because there's light within us. I am able to work on myself. I am able to share that there's hope, and that you can and will be well again. I have lots of wellness tools, and through this journey, I am able to meet amazing, amazing people. I am vulnerable, and I don't regret it. I am ready to love again, and I'm ready to keep fighting for my goals and dreams, especially sharing the message to the Hispanic community in Spanish. At one moment, I was having a temper tantrum, and I said to myself, I don't want to learn, I don't want to grow, and I don't want to be strong. But you know what? I am ready because I am strong, I am resilient, I am courageous, and I am a survivor. I believe in the power of relationships and human connection. I will keep advocating for those like me who do not have a voice. I am able to share my passion with others, and I am ready to keep learning and growing. I am embracing my uniqueness and weirdness more than ever, and I'm against stigma and labels. I believe in compassion and empathy. That's what all we need. I thank God and my kids. Because of them, I'm still here.